levels of comfort. I think they have it in spades. They'll pick up a PL instead for that mid lane. And I would imagine they do have the roll in. They have Cold Feet, Chilling Touch, and they have a target in Cuckoo. They will have to battle through the cogs, but hey, now's as good a time as any. Here comes Snowball. We'll drop DJ in the cogs because that happened. Okay, now triple raise. He's just dead. Dude, Cogs and Snowball are two of like the jankiest spells in all of Dota. Like when you're hit with 90 damage a pop, it does add up. Fnatic CSing pretty decently right now. TNC not doing a terrible job. Okay, I'm sorry guys. EE just got jacked up in the bottom lane. No coil needed. DJ now gonna get dove as Cuckoo is gonna take tower aggro. He's gonna pull it off. Someone's gonna pull it off. Sam H is gonna phase shift and Cuckoo's gonna chug down that south. Has a bottle as well, but Pilotide's gonna come in and cancel it. He can't really do much to the SF though. He's gonna right click him a handful of times. The Pilotide now stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nightmare up, and there are a couple raises left. 1, 2, gets the kill. Cuckoo now away from DJ, is not gonna get frozen in place thanks to the Cold Feet, and he'll just Hims is gonna get a very quick level 6 for a 4 position. Cuckoo is still just roaming around as the SF, just looking to blast down Eternal Envy most of all. And no, Pilot dies in a little bit of trouble here. Raven giving him a nice little hug. Is gonna get Firestormed and will take some damage, but at this point, level 3 reactive and a hood means that he could shrug off all the it gave. I thought it was a round number, not a half. 6.5. That's so weird. I thought it was like 6, or I thought it was actually 8. I think that was nerfed in the latest patch or one of the latest patches. Not 8.23 or something stupid like that. Thank you, Ice Frog, for these weird numbers. Still, Timbersaw is going to be like an immovable rock. Oh, Snowball is going to disappear actually, and they just turn around Coil Eternal Envy. He does not have another summon. He's going to try to hug Cuckoo, try to dodge these raises, but he's just taking right clicks the entire time. So in the meantime, he's just getting beaten down. Now the hookshot in onto DJ. Tims is not going to let him go. 1 point battery assault just for the slow, and DJ is not going anywhere anytime soon. Throws out some shards, not going to do many favors for him. Cuckoo going to grab a handful of kills again on this bottom lane. And again, we'll get forced out, but with no threat to himself. I think that was mostly just flares from Tims killing him off. He was maxed out flare at this point with the Soul Ring, so rip onto the Underlord, and here comes, well, a Timber Chain. Mostly the Chalk, though, the Whirling Death doing the damage. Brain Zap as well, so much pure damage. That will be Underlord put into a blender, gripped as well. Super dead on top. No one hero can really easily deal with Raven. Abed trying to go for Cuckoo, but what is happening? Things are going to really start to fall apart soon, especially for Pilotie. If you're Pilotie, things are going to start to fall apart in a terrible way. Not even right-clicking him. You don't need to right-click him. He's just dead. That'll just a little bit of pure damage. And yeah, Timbersaw is going to go for the Bloodstone next. DJ is going to capture Tims. Walrus Punch is there as well. Cogs, I'm not really sure if Cogs will even do anything for him. He's just actually tried to hookshot to the neutrals. Anyone. I think the worst case scenario is he gets sundered and then bursted, but they are going to rotate a lot of heroes in. Cuckoo has a lot more to fear. Lance coming in, Snowball here as well. Cuckoo is going to use himself to dodge that damage right now, but he's going to land into a whole mess of heroes, including an Ice Blast, which will kill him off from Pilotie. Raven also got hit by that, so he doesn't have that additional regeneration. He's going to put up the barrier, takes no damage now, and with the reactive armor up, will actually just take no damage even further in this fight. Little Timber Chain out and should be just fine. Fnatic will crash in, kill Cuckoo, does take their entire team though, and now Raven's gonna blow up Pilotie and almost gives DJ as well. He's very low on mana, only 2 stick charges. Eternal Envy doing about 0 damage versus Raven. Now they're gonna run into 1437. Oh, nothing was casted actually. The Snowball's gonna protect them for a little bit, but they still have that grip. And where you going, DJ? There is no escape that way. Raven has a Chakram, and that'll get them a double kill for this Timber.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
To protect yourself so that you can do damage. In this case is going to be he protects himself so he doesn't die. Oh, DJ, he's gonna get hookshot. Eternal Envy is here as well, the correct one put to sleep. They are gonna snowball out DJ. He's still gonna go down, it seems like, to this urn. He's just gonna tick down. Tim's gonna be the one to grab it. Vessel is right around the corner for him. Is in theory, enough to get kills, but maybe not on Sam H. He is going to orb. Don't jaunt to it, bro. He is going to phase shift the snowball. In the pit, though, he's going to land. Nightmare is going to get him a couple seconds, but not enough time. They do catch Sam H. And you're probably not even going to get in because of the cogs being in your way. So it's an easy double life for Kuku. Has a Blink Dagger and an Arcane Rune and a target, more importantly. Ohio is going to put the pit up. Shadow Fiend's Blink Dagger still available. Hook shot, cog bump back. Ohio is super dead. Wrong neighborhood, bro. Wrong neighborhood. Back towards bottom, so they barely put any damage into the structure. Now Abba's going to cop at 1437, gets Nightmared. Pilot is able to take it off, but there is no grip just yet from 1437. Actually held that for quite a long time. Still, they have the Ancient Apparition who's going to get absolutely obliterated. Abed will teleport out in the trees. In the meantime, mid lane, what happened here? They were able to jack up. Kuku does have the Eul Scepter to dodge these shards. So he'll instantly die, but he will go down. The Death Requiem doing a lot of damage. Sam H dropped the coil. There's no real follow-up here. Tims has a hook shot. Ohio is going to try to bring them out. The chakra misses, though. They drop Ohio. That means Eternal Envy is also in a lot of trouble. He's going to get silenced out of his Sunder mid-cast, and they'll take the armor. Plus the fact that there's that Arctic Chill aura, whatever it's called. Freezing aura. No, I think Arctic Chill would have been a much better name for it. Oh, Eternal Envy. She only gets hit by one of those spells, I believe. Still, the hook shot cuts through him and pushes him back. He gets burst down before he can Sunder. BKB or not, there's no saving you from that situation. Now DJ as well. Oh, shards up to the high ground. Soul Vessel still ticking. Still ticking. And Raven looking for the death blow. No, DJ's actually going to survive through that. Just barely. But they lose Eternal Envy again. They have to rejuvenate their heroes in the fountain. Where is this SF? He's actually pushing bottom lane of all places. Gonna go for a 2 racks play, perhaps. Ohio's gonna drop all of his spells, and he'll do a little bit of damage to the Timbersaw, but definitely not enough to get him within kill threshold. Tower is gonna be chunked down as Kuku's gonna make his rotation in. Sam is gonna jump right in onto Abed. Just doing a little bit of damage here, not gonna deploy the coil just yet. And everyone else is gonna focus down onto the melee racks. Raven, really not the strongest place for a Timbersaw to be in right now. Not many trees here, so very few options for Timber Chain. Just gotta have that Whirling Death and Chakram as well as that Blast from the Shiva's Guard, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Kuku's in a little bit of trouble. They have a Force Staff. He needs his help right now. He is gonna shatter as soon as he lands, and he will go down. In this position with no Force Staff is very dangerous. Like, you gotta be at least over here or somewhere along these stairs if you're gonna be playing SF in that position. So they're here for the Terrorblade, and things are still bad. Pylai die. Things are really bad for this guy. He's gonna get hit with that magic weakness. Tim's on one side, Sam H on another. Hook shot in. Die. He's down. TNC are just slowly but surely pulling more and more ahead. This status quo where Fnatic are just absolutely terrified to leave their base. Oh, Force Staff out to the grip. 1437 with the plays. Here comes the Requiem, and there goes Ohio. Oh my god, that was clean as hell. 1437. The baller plays from the Bane. They do Sunder up Raven. Can they kill him? Maybe they can. They Nightmare to give him a little more protection. He's gonna get Walrus Punch out of his chain, has the suicide, and will kill himself. Feels bad, man. But here comes Sam H. Gonna jump in, snag Pylai die because it's an AA. That's what you do with a puck. He will take some damage here, actually. Doesn't have any more tools to get out. He has another phase shift, stun from the snowball. He will orb and phase shift out. Soul Vessel still ticking though. Sam H I think is dead to it. Especially when Albad comes in, so they will lose the puck. But immediately the Timbersaw is gonna rejoin the fight. Kuku's still very healthy, should have full souls, and he does. Losing 3 heroes, but right now is looking at like 6k net worth as far as useful items are concerned. Kuku is in a precarious position, will actually dodge that lance. And Ohio's gonna shuffle on in 2-man root, but everyone gets Force Staffed out. The Ice Blast is gonna come in, Lance of Raven and to Tims. They've separated Abed though, in a lot of trouble with this Phantom Lancer. They will Brain Sap the wrong one. Cog bump back once again, will charge right back in towards Kuku, but he'll dodge it with the Eul Scepter. He'll land himself in a really precarious position, pop the BKB just to dodge that lance one more time, and it looks like he will be able to get out to safety. The Reflection Illusion not doing enough damage there. Doesn't have a buyback, so this is very risky here for Fnatic. Sam H by himself right now. He loses Lincoln Sphere effect. He does have Blink and Phase Shift, so actually killing off Sam H with only a snowball really is going to be pretty much impossible. They've been catching people with Force Staff Pit of Malice. That's not terrible, but you need a little bit better than that to kill off a puck. That's just not going to work. Sam H slowly chipping away. Kuku, he's here. Maybe back up. 1437's back there as well. Bottom lane being pushed in by the Timbersaw as well. Oh my god, Tims has a freaking Necro Book too. Gonna send a couple of goons there, and we'll make short work of that bottom lane. Top lane as well to be right-clicked by the real right-clicker in the SF. They will catch the Timbersaw. He does have the cheese, but he's actually just fine. Sitting in the middle of everything, he's taking like no damage. How is he taking no damage from this at all? He's now at half HP, but he has the cheese and he can actually use it freely because he's not hit with that chill effect. He's gonna Shimmer Chain right through absolutely everyone. Hookshot back in once again, and it looks like the Underlord's TP out was canceled. Ohio is going to be put into the snowball, it looks like, but I don't know if that's actually going to save him. He's stuck in the Chakram, so is DJ. Instant double kill for Raven. Everyone's going to start buying back. Eternal Envy is really worse for the wear. He has to go back into his fountain. They will capture Raven. Sam H also taking some tower shots, but he has the orb out. With the phase shift, he's keeping himself safe. In the meantime, Super Creeps pouring in from mid and top, so TNC really don't need to push any further right now. They will just back off and try to be like winning him any of these fights right off the bat. TNC can just wait for this next Roche. Only 40 seconds. Oh, they jump right in. No coil just yet. Just double Chakrams. Actually, whirling death Chakrams everywhere. Timbersaw gonna get 4 stabbed out. Ice Blast is gonna be way off the mark. And Timbersaw is just fine. In the backside, they're all stuck because of the coil. Snowball out from this Tusk. What the hell just what? Well, I don't know what the hell that was, but either way, the Rax is gonna be under fire here. Cuckoo is still with the BKB, so he's fine to back off safely right now. Puck is still in the back line, trying to snipe Highlight Die. Here comes the Whirling Death, Timber Chain combo in, and Raven is all the way in, actually. He's kind of by himself, but here comes the chain out. No, not quite. Walrus Punch is going to cancel that. They're trying to kill off this Timbersaw. He can kill himself. He's actually going to go down to Eternal Envy. He did not get the suicide. He does have a very short respawn time, only 50. He's down by all of EE's illusions and take a lot of damage at this point. Maybe just give it to the Puck for a double coil. So they're going to start crashing in on bottom side. Jump in. Cuckoo lands a Sheep Stick onto Terrorblade. 1, 2, 3 raises. Lots of damage. Eternal Envy is going to get hook shot, but he gets yanked out. He'll be just fine. He's going to sunder up and kill off the Clockwork in a hurry. Lance, double 4 stabbed out. Tim's actually going to glimmer away from it and survive. Gets handed the Refresher Shard, or is going to unbackpack it rather. But he is going to have another hook shot if he really needs it right now. They find Cuckoo in the front lines. Eul's Scepter is there. Has a blink out right after. No, he can't use it. They pop the BKB and pop the Requiem, and a blow up Eternal Envy. Immediately buys back. But they've lost their supporting crew as well. Another Pitamatus does go down as Abed is chucking in all the illusions he could possibly get his hands on. Cuckoo kind of banged up right now. EE gonna move on in, but he does not have his Metamorphosis. So what can he really do here? Raven's running a little bit dry on mana. Is gonna chow down on the cheese though. It's good for you. It's calcium. And now the Rack's in a little bit of trouble here. Abed once again sending in all the illusions he could possibly muster. They get the Sheep Stick onto Eternal Envy and they blow him up. He just bought back, so he is gone for good. And gone for good also, those initials are GG, which Eternal Envy is going to call TNC. Ending the game with almost a 50k network lead. My god, that's a gold advantage. And it's slow and steady, you know, doesn't always win.
To pick.
Juggernaut.
Choose your...
Quite a bit of damage to Pylai Die here, but the backup has left. 1437 and Tim's both moving up towards Eternal Envy's lane. He so far has not skilled up anything. Is going to take a couple of right clicks here. Sentry on the deck, so EE is spotted. But Tim's actually is a little bit lagging here. Eternal Envy's still taking a lot of damage though. Has stick charges, has spin. Will be forced out. MH going to cut right on through though. They're still going for this one. They got him! With the right clicks from the Bounty Hunter thanks to the Orb of Venom and experience there with Abed and Jack to the big creep. That is kind of just a knife in the wound there, just twisting it a little bit. Ohio now is going to get linked up. Puts the Aphotic Shield on for a little bit extra EHP, but he's not level 6. He does deny himself though. Billy's off getting a lot of Aphotic Shield in this matchup because, you know, it's not really good. You kind of have to. Oh, Tim's going to poke at Abed still a little bit more. Obviously taking a lot of damage and harassment from Tim, but he's not really going for a kill here. He's just trying to... Oh, well, suddenly 147 out of nowhere. With the chair, Abed does have stick charges here, but he's going to get maledicted. He does get the kill, but with Plasma Field coming out, will drop in exchange. 57's in the area, but he's not too healthy himself. Abed is here with Ball Lightning. I think he might be able to kill off the Witch Doctor by himself to actually see him. Now Raven caught. Big Ball Lightning in, and that should be a very easy kill, and it will be. Raven to fall, but up towards top lane. Actually still pretty healthy on this top side. Level 4 only on this Tide. Cuckoo is going to show himself off level 8. Eternal Envy is on the run, but he doesn't actually take that much damage from this Tide Hunter. Missiles and Laser will do a little bit more. Sam H still taunting. Laser's there with the Omni Slash. Will bounce through between two, but Eternal Envy now going to try to TP out. That's not going to happen, bro. Tim's takes a lot of damage, but he will be able to get out of there. And EE waited a very long time to actually spin TP out there. I guess he expected his onslaught to do a little more damage. Twilight Die now caught in this bottom lane trying to dive 147. Raven is there. And Tidehunter should be picking up level 6 soon. Can definitely make a little bit of a play here on top since they do have the travels on the Tinker. Speaking of, he's traveling in straight in towards Eternal Envy, and DJ does not get hit with the Hex nor Shackle. Tim's going to arrive now onto DJ. Very soft hero, very easy kill. And Eternal Envy with the healing ward should be fine to just chill in the background. Sam H gonna look to root him out. Kuku gonna drop some marches. Healing ward still doing his job. Tim's gonna close in towards Eternal Envy. Has a spin and a TP if he needs it. In the bottom side, in the meantime, Raven caught in a corner, will drop. Back up coming in. Abed DJ looking to dive 1-for-3-7. Shortfall lightning in. They have vision of him. Should be a pretty clean kill, as it will be. DJ is going to drop the Serpent, actually die. March. TNC looking for another structure. They're starting to pull ahead just in the farm department. Ohio's going to push in now into a lot of heroes, though. He does have borrowed time, gets gushed, and tracked. We'll be able to buff that one out. They're just looking to drain damage from him, so he's actually hitting Sam H for literal 0 damage. Eternal Envy in the back line is going to try to run out with a spin. What are you doing, bro? What? That was the worst question mark I've ever made. Okay, maybe that one's better. Is that the Tinker? I can't tell. That is Kuku. He's stuck in the trees. March. Abed, he's going to try to go in for it. He's going to find Kuku, but Sam H is here with the Ravage. Will deploy it, which will land onto the Storm Spear just on the tip. And DJ as well in the March still will drop. Serpent Wards are going to be committed to NC, so they're sticking around very boldly in this area. 1-4-3-7 has the Cask, and there's no creep support here for Fnatic, so the Cask will just destroy them. Raven on the front line with the Hood is going to be the target focus. Falling from Abed will find Kuku, who's on the front line, get Hex up as well. Cask will start bouncing through. Kuku's still alive right now. He's going to get a couple sets of marches as well as a laser off, but that's about it. He's going to go down. Eternal Envy taking quite a bit of damage here. They get the Shackle onto the Raven Razor, but in the March, they will just grind down all these supports, including Ohio's Abaddon, who will be end up denying himself Abed Gush, but he will be able to, I think, dodge it, and Ball Lightning a very far distance away. Death Ward will do some damage to the missiles as well. Abed has no mana to dodge it, and they'll take down the Storm. Like, we rolled that 30%, because this is looking like this game might just be over soon. Tier 3 tower is going to go down. I don't know if they can stick around for Rax. If they had Ravage, they kind of going to smoke up and return to this fight. EE in the precarious position right now, but so is Pi and Ohio. Cask gonna bounce through onto both of them. I think they both didn't get maledicted. No, Ohio did. He doesn't have borrowed time, and he's gonna need some. Too late now, he's dead. Missile 1 onto Twilight Die. Missile 2 and Laser, you're dead, son. Ball in towards Kuku. They pull him out. Cask gonna start bouncing through, but no, actually the spin is gonna prevent that. Kuku gonna try to get out of here with the rearm. Ravage from long range is gonna give him some cover, but he does go down, but at a huge cost to Fnatic. They lose absolutely, crashing in really hard with that Ravage backup. Yes, they kill off the Tinker. Yes, he's down for a minute, but the Rax will fall. And for TNC, that is a pretty large win. Ogre Abaddon cannot hold this. It is simply too late. Oh, that is not a pipe. That was Helm of the Dominator, actually. Did not see that one coming. Hell, you get a little bit of extra stun action. Centaur is not the best here. We'll keep him safe, but the Obs is here. The smoke is going to be dropped on Eternal Envy, and now he's tracked up, which means missiles are going to start to fly. He can spin it off. The Centaur Stomp is going to be dodged. Pretty well played, but still the missiles are flying absolutely every which way. Pylite Die is going to be consumed immediately. They do dive in towards the Tinker. Lightning is, Laser is there onto Abed, keeping Kuku alive, and in fact with a Glimmer, he will survive and get out of here. Abed, Shuriken, ooh, almost casted. In the meantime, though, Raven chasing down Ohio has not much damage stolen. Eye of the Storm is still ticking away. Minus armor here on the Abaddon, gets maimed as well, but should be able to survive. Missiles are going to just destroy everyone. Healing Ward is going to help quite a bit against this, but how do you get close to this? Abed has got to YOLO into Kuku, I think, and that's probably the only thing that's going to actually get them anything. If they do try to YOLO in, gotta watch out for that Ravage. Serpent Ward's fine. Whenever I see the quick buy now, it's like, ugh. So yeah, this makes a little more sense. He doesn't have a sheep stick. He's gonna go for a Dagon instead. Has a little baby Dagon right now. Kuku's just gonna blink on in, man. He doesn't give a shit. Ohio's borrowed time is immediately gonna get popped. That's not the longest cooldown in the world, but he needs it 100% if he's gonna actually fight here. I don't think there's any way for them to actually get in. There's the pipe on Sam H at this point. Rax are just gonna be easily taken. There was no fight there. It's a 23k lead now. Tinker. Yeah, this is this game just over? Like, Fnatic can't get close to this. They have to YOLO in. Like, there's no other option here. But if they do, they're immediately going to get ravaged. And Kuku, if he is going to get jumped on by Abed, Sam H's barrier from the pipe should prevent a lot of that damage. Alpha Wolf going to give Tinker a means to get in. Now here comes the push in towards the Tidehunter. He's going to crack and shell it. Does have the Ravage still available, but he will go down without it. Ohio takes a lot of damage here in the Marksman Machines. They're going to try to hump for the Tinker, but Abed doesn't have enough mana to actually kill off the Tinker, so he's got to run. Missile's going to fly in, kill off Eternal Envy more than likely, and DJ Ohio in a precarious position will be dropped. The Shuriken bouncing through, get them all the kills in the world. Today's Dota, guys, has been so freaking underwhelming. Like, seriously, this is the second best of 3 of the day. TNC versus Fnatic, and it's like, wow, TNC Fnatic should be a great set. This was